pumped along his branch line, he always looked forward to something special. The sight of the river. As he rumbled over the bridge, he would see people fishing. Thomas often wanted to stay and watch, but his driver told him, "No, what would the Topham Hatt say if we were late?" Every time he met another engine, he would say, "I want to fish." But they all had the same answer. "Engines don't go fishing." "Silly stick in the mud," snorted Thomas. One day, they needed to take on water at the station by the river. "Out of order." "Bother," said Thomas. "I'm thirsty." "Never mind," said his driver. "We'll get some water from the river." They found a bucket and some rope and went to the bridge. Then the driver lowered the bucket down to the water. The bucket was old and had 5 holes, so they had to fill it, pull it up, and empty it into Thomas's tank as quickly as they could, several times over. They finished at last. That's good, puffed Thomas, and Andy and Claremont puffed happily along with Thomas. Suddenly, Thomas began to feel a pain in his boiler. Steam began to hiss from the safety valve in an alarming way. "There's too much steam," said the driver. "Oh dear," said Thomas, "I'm going to burst." They damped out his fire and struggled on. I got such a pain, said Thomas. Just outside the last station, they stopped, uncoupled Andy and Claremont, and ran Thomas, who was still fishing from hit to burst, on a siding out of the way. And while the guard went to telephone for an engine inspector, the driver found notices in large letters which he hung on Thomas' front and behind. "Danger! Keep away!" Soon the inspector and the Topham had arrived. "Cheer up, Thomas," said the fat controller. "We'll have you ready." The guard told them what had happened. "So the feed pipe is blocked," said the inspector. "I'll just climb in the tank and see what's inside." He clambered up, peered in, and nearly fell out. "Excuse me, sir. Please look at the tank and tell me what you see." "Certainly, Inspector," said Sir Topham Hatt. He clambered up Thomas, peered in, and asked, "Inspector," he whispered, "can you see fish?" "Gracious goodness me, how did the fish get there, driver?" "We must have fished them out from the river. Then you told them about the bucket." "Well, Thomas, so you and your driver have been fishing, but fish don't suit you, and we must get them out immediately." Then, the driver and fireman got taught lessons from Sir Topham Hatt how to fish into Thomas's tank. Soon they had a lovely picnic supper of fish and chips. That was good," said Sir Topham Hatt. "But fish don't suit you, Thomas, so you mustn't do it again." "No, sir. I won't, sir." "I know now, sir. Engines don't go fishing. It's too uncomfortable."